Good morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, it's Thursday morning, and we're going to take a look at the weather. We've got a bunch of stuff coming up. But first, I want to go over the heat index real quick. We've had a lot of hot weather, and was looking at this the other week, and I think I showed it last week. But looking at the heat index, if it's 90 degrees, or the humidity, say 80% humidity, and we have 92 degrees, we're in that danger zone. The feels like 113 degrees. And so just wanted to show this to everyone. I was looking at it and studied it quite a bit once I found it, and thought it was pretty neat because we've had some extreme areas, and we're still not out of the woods yet, but we're going to be keeping an eye on the Gulf this next week. And I don't think we have to worry about a storm per se, but I'm not a weather person, so everything I show you strictly off the charts. But let's take a look at the weather forecast real quick, and look at the week ahead, and then we're going to get into some models and show you some models that I've got pulled up. It may look a little different. Adobe changed up their uh, program, and I lost a bunch of stuff and was on the phone last night with them and could never get through. And from what I'm reading, everyone's having trouble. So we actually had to stay up late redesigning our weather. So the colors may be off a little bit, but this is what we're seeing, 90 to 93 degrees, I guess, Monday and Tuesday because of the cloud cover and some rain coming in. They're predicting a little lower, but overnight it really doesn't drop down that much. Rain chances, and we need some rain bad. Monday, 24%, Tuesday, 68%. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get some rain. Right now, we'll look at the forecast and some of the models, but probably 2 to 3 inches is what they're saying now, and it's mainly going to be Tuesday. And so let's take a look at uh, the model a little bit and see exactly what's going on out there. Now, typically, on the regular year, I hardly ever look at these unless we've got weather coming in, but we're subscribed to a couple models, and so I'm going to show you something here. This is through Friday, and then you get into Saturday, and you can see that storm going up the west coast there. And we get into Sunday, and not really anything going on, but there is an area that's going to come across, like the Cuba area and Florida, and there you see right right south of us that mark right there. Um, and then I'm going to get up to Tuesday, and if you can see it right there, in fact, let me put my pointer in there. There you go. Uh, I thought I'd use an arrow, and then I thought, no, I'll just use my mem or whatever you call it there. You can see a little area there, and the pressure drops down to about, I think I was looking earlier, 113, which isn't tropical storm or anything, but I think we are going to have a weather event. And the GFS this is the European model. The GFS shows it a little further south in Texas, and the Canadian shows it a little further south in Texas. But European's seems like it's been more accurate. When I was talking to Eric earlier in the week, he said, David, I really don't think we have to worry about any kind of major development, because we've got some wind shear and some other things out there. But he said, we could see um, maybe a tropical storm, probably not even that, but it is going to be a little rain event. And so wanted to point that out. Now, let's look at let me see if I can pull it up here. I'm going to pull up the precipitation. Now, we're at Tuesday at 18Z, which is a little after 9 o'clock. I think that's about 11 o'clock. I know at one time it was coming in about midnight, and they've changed that. And so let me get to precipitation, and I'm going to run the precipitation back. Now we're at Saturday, and really nothing until we get to like Monday, and you see it start moving in Monday, moving in from the east over there, and we get to about 18 Z again on time, and that should be, I don't have my chart here, that should be about, I think it's 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock. And then you can see how the rain goes in, and that's about 2 inches of rain there that we're getting, and you can see it track up through just south of Dallas and up into the panhandle there. But that shows you the rain precipitation in inches. And so just wanted to show you that. Let's get back uh, to the pressure, and we'll go from there. And there's the see the lower the pressure, the blue and the green, and let's see, that's Friday the 25th. So let's get back to Tuesday. There's 2100. There's 18 Z hours there, and so we're gonna have some rain. This probably starting Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, and then I would think it would go through probably Wednesday morning. And then it looks like from the weather forecast, it was sort of clearing out and back up to warm again. And really don't see anything in the Gulf. We've got one that I think I was looking at earlier. Let me see if I can pull it up here on the West Coast. I think one of the models showed something on the west or the East Coast, I mean. And so anyway, but looking like Tuesday uh, is when we're going to have our best chance of rain. And they were showing 68%, but I think we've got a real good chance of getting, inch and a half, 2 inches, maybe 3 inches, but we're 5 days out. And so this can all change. All the models are showing this in the Gulf, but there's a difference between South Texas and up by us. But from what I'm seeing on all the other weather forums and everything, I think we're going to be getting some much needed rain probably Tuesday, and we need it bad down here. So anyway, uh, we do these weather updates every Thursday morning, and this time of year when we're watching the Gulf, sometimes they're early, sometimes they're a little later. It just all depends on what's going on and how early I get in here. But I want to talk about West Canal beach buggies. Right now, they're running a back to school special discounts during the week, Sunday through Thursday, $50 off with a 2 night minimum rental. And then Friday and Saturdays, they have $20 off on a 2 night rental. And so if they're catty corner from the tourism center, here on Highway 87 in the big white building with red trim, and you can find them online. In fact, you can do everything online. You don't even have to go to the business. You can do it all online at westcanalbeachbuggies.com. So want to thank Alex and Tasha for everything they do in the community and for being a big part of Team Bolivar advertising. And every Thursday they sponsor this weather report. So anyway, once again, weather's looking good until we get to Monday afternoon probably, and then through Tuesday, and then probably tapering off Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday morning. Then we're looking back pretty good again on the extended forecast. Other than that one little spot coming in next Tuesday, we're looking pretty good in the Gulf. But I can tell you, we're going to keep an eye on everything. We run the models about 3 or 4 times a day to see what pops up, and you'd be surprised how much 8 or 10, 12 days out they'll show something major, and then 2 days later it's completely gone. So we keep an eye on it because we need to know what's going on out there so that we can plan ahead. We've got a show coming up with Galveston County Office of Emergency Management, and we're going to talk a little bit about planning with Laura Norman over there, and we'll be playing that a little bit later on this weekend or Monday. So anyway, but we're going to keep you updated through the weekend and into next week, letting you know what's going on out in the Gulf as far as rain forecast and any kind of development out there through Tuesday. Like I said, there you can see that one spot that's up by us, just south of Galveston a little bit, probably 1,013 millibars or something. And so, um, but like I said, I'm not a weather person, so always rely on your National Hurricane Center and your local weather for any updates. We just sort of pull everything together and let you see what's going on out there. So, anyway, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Until next time, remember, also, make sure you like us. The best way to keep up with everything is go to YouTube, because you can watch our live feeds there. You'll get notified. We also put them up under our video category. But if you want to stay up to date with what's going on down here, make sure you go to youtube.com/@BolivarLive. And that way, follow us, get the notifications, and you'll know exactly when we're live, because I can tell you, Monday afternoon, Tuesday, we're going to be doing some live feeds, keeping you informed on what's going on down here, what the tide's like, if there's any elevated tides. And we're also going to be watching that Highway 87 area because I think TxDOT's not holding the contractor accountable, and there's always an excuse why it's not done on time. And so we're going to be watching that too. So that's the best way to keep up with us. You can also find us on BolivarLiveTV.com, or you can download our free Bolivar Live TV app on Roku and Amazon Fire and keep up with us that way. So anyway, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back and we'll keep you posted this weekend, and first of the week through Tuesday on what's happening in the Gulf. If we see any kind of major development, which I don't think we will, but we'll let you know about our rain because we need it bad. Until next time, y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and we'll see you on the Upper Texas Coast, Bolivar Peninsula. God bless, and bye-bye.